welcome to another episode of my Crackin series. I'd like to give a shout out to one of our community members, Michael Velad, for donating this Mirrodin pack, which we're going to be showing today, as well as the Fallen Empires pack. These are some pretty old packs. We all know what's in these sets more or less. I mean, it's pretty old, but there's some really nice cards in Mirrodin, and as well as one of my best friends, Tony, that actually threw in a 2014 corset pack for my unpacking vids. So we are going to start off today with Fallen Empire. I tore the side a little bit when I was pulling it out. Makes it easier. This way I don't have to wreck any of the cards. So let's get cracking. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. If you do like my content that I have, and you give positive comments and I get positive reviews, I will keep on pushing out content. Fallen Empire is from like the late 90s. One of the first few sets that we've seen in Magic. It's a pretty rare set. I mean, we're going to see what we got today. So, first card is... That is very nice Merfolk. Medallion Soldiers. It's a Merfolk. Look at that, that old art style with the borders and the old artwork and the way that they used to have the color schemes and the splash in the back of the wording and text boxes. Was pretty nice. I mean, this is pretty indicative of the first sets they had. So let's move right along. Elven Fortress. Enchantment. For a 1/1. Target blocking creature gets a 0/1 until end of turn. That's a nice little enchantment. Let's see. High Tide. Until end of turn, all islands produce an additional island when they're tapped for mana. Again, that's pretty nice. One thing about these Fallen Empire cards, because they are so old, the artwork is very, very rustic compared to what you see today with the, foils and the premium extended art cards and showcases are pretty new in the set. These were pretty original. I mean, even on the pack itself, I'll bring it back and show you the pack. They have Richard Garfield's name on the bottom. They have intellectual property, IP rights on the back. I mean, it's pretty basic. So, Night Soil, another enchantment. Remove for 1, remove 2 creatures in any graveyard from the game. Put it, well, I'm making a sapling deck as we speak, so, yep, that's going right in. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to put that aside because I got to keep note of that. This next one is Hymn of Turok for 2 black. Target player discards 2 cards at random from his or her hand. If target player does not have enough cards, his or her entire hand is discarded. The wording, again, there's a lot of rule changes in current Magic, so... and a Thorn Thallid. Very nice. As you can see, Fallen Empire has a lot of token generation saplings, which goes right into the deck that I'm making. So for 1 and 2, it's a Summon Fungus. During your upkeep, put a Spore counter on it. For 0, remove 3 Spore counters. Have it deal 1 damage. So it's a pinger for removing Spore counters. With all the counter generation today, Warren Klex, I mean, these cards are just bound to see play. Medallion Mage, another Merfolk. Very tribal Fallen Empires is, if you couldn't tell. For 1 blue and a tap, counter target spell. If caster of target spell does not pay an additional 1. Play as an interrupt. For you kids out there, interrupts are what became known as instances. And here we go. Oh, another Elven Fortress. So we got duplicates in the pack. Haven't seen that in a long time for older sets. Alright, so that right there is Fallen Empires. He's pulled some pretty nice cards. Thorn Thallid and, of course, the Night Soil might end up going into one of my decks I'm creating right now. Put it aside. Next pack. I'm going to say Mirrodin. Being the most premium pack out of the 3, I'm going to save that one for last. We're going to move on to 2014 Corset. Again, thank you for watching. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, comment. You know all the drill. Here we go. We're going to go through all the cards just because they are older cards. I'll move along fast through the commons because a lot of people know what they are. Trollhide. You got Caspian Knight. Siege Mastodon. You got a good old-fashioned Demolish. Destroy artifacts of land. Advocate of the Beast. Beginning of your end step, put a 1 counter on target beast creature. Trained Condor. Blur Sliver. We have Time Spiral Remastered coming. There is a lot of slivers coming back, by what I've heard through the rumblings. Good, bad. If you're a fan of Slivers, it's good. If you hate playing against them, ooh, that's bad. So here we go. Shrivel, Fortify, Predatory, it's another Sliver. Now to the uncommons. Vampire Lord, for 5, 4/2, sacrifice another creature, regenerate it. Wall of Frost, nothing too special about it. Flesh Pulper Giant. And our rare, Siphon Sliver. This is a Sliver-themed pack, I'll tell you that. This one right here. Slivers creatures you control have lifelink. Oh, with the Time Spiral Remaster set coming, that is going to go right into a deck. And of course, you get your lands, and you get your promo card. Alright. Last but not least, the creme delivers the stones. Mirrodin. Again, thank you, Mike, for sending me this. Good shout out. Awesome artist. Follow him. I'll have some links in my description. And here we go. Oh, I'm anxious to see what's in this pack because there is a lot of nice finds. A lot of money cards. A lot of older cards. I actually played when the Mirrodin set was out. The Mirrodin block. That and the Onslaught block was one of my favorite blocks. They brought artifact heavy into Mirrodin. We really didn't see too many artifacts prior in any of the prior sets. You had all the way back to Invasion blocks, Acadian Mask blocks, and such, and you never really seen too many artifacts. You know, they were rare, or they were special. Mirrodin came in hard with all artifacts, so of course, you know, it brought artifact lands, legendary artifacts, equipment, all kinds of stuff we still see today. So let's get cracking. I'm gonna run through them all. To set below the vault, again, artifacts. Whenever an artifact comes to graveyard in play, you may have an opponent lose life. Pewter Golem, Razor Barrier, Soldier Replica, Volshock Berserker, Malachite Golem, Leonin Denguard, Fists of Anvils, Welding Jar, Necrogen Spellbomb, Luxodon Mender. Now we get into the uncommons. Altar Light, remove target artifact or tramp from the game. Taj Nar Swordsmith. That'll be very nice in an equipment deck. Whenever it comes into play, I may pay X. If I do, search my library for an equipment card with converted mana cost of X or less, put it into play. This is going in my Voltron deck that I actually played with this past weekend. It was doing really good until my buddy ended up literally dismantling my deck by himself because I was the biggest threat on the table. You know how you are? Burn in hell. Let's see. Fire Shrieker, another nice equipment. Let's see what we got. Hum of Radix. Each artifact spell costs 1 less to play for each artifact the controller's controls. It could have been a better pull, but again, that might go inside one of my artifact decks that I'm making. I'm trying to do a vintage, bringing back vintage artifacts with Darksteel Forge, my Mirror Matrixes, my Mirror Infinite Loops. We're going to see if I can get it off. I don't feel like paying $300 worth of cards. So this is nice. This is going nice into that new deck. Well, to go over it, we have that rare. We have the Siphon Sliver, Hum of Radix, and my Thalids, and my Night Soil. Again, this has been a Crackin' Packs with Doom 58. Like, subscribe, shout out to my homies. Thank you for supporting my channel. And to all you people out there, keep on watching, keep cracking those packs.